Alright you guys, before we jump into today's video, really quick, just wanted to remind you there are less than 48 hours left to get the plant-based bundle. If you haven't heard, you're getting 100 plus vegan ebooks, courses, guides, meal plans, shopping lists, fitness, and more for only $50. Best of all, you know in the past with these bundles, we have given away a blender or a juicer, but this year you have the chance to win a vegan vacation getaway. Switzerland, Portugal, Bali, you pick. It's going to be incredible. If you guys want to learn more and snag the bundle before it's gone, click the link in the description. Now, on to the video. Good morning, you guys. We've been here for 2 weeks in Florida now in our new home, and we're going to share with you why exactly it is that we moved to Florida. We've gotten this question a lot, so we're going to share how our dreams have come into fruition, why we're here, what we're up to, but first thing, we're going to make some breakfast, starting with Florida orange juice.
Black bow tie, your red dress burning, sweat dripping down my spine. Ooh, ooh. Just scan a bit like the finer things in life. Just scan a bit like the finer things. Just scan a bit like the finer things in life. Oh, it's hard to complain. Everything is going my way. No clouds, no rain. Everything is going my way. Everything is going my way. Everything is going my way. Good times are here to stay. Everything is going my way.
To be honest, I woke up kind of grumpy because this baby girl woke me up every hour on the hour, and then she got up early this morning, so I wasn't feeling my best. But we started the morning with some fresh pressed juice. We had some fresh local watermelon that we grabbed yesterday, so it was the perfect combination to kind of reset and get ready for the day. And then on top of that, these guys drove by our house with a flatbed trailer loaded with tropical palms. So they came knocking, asked if we wanted any, and said they would plant them for us even. And that was exactly what I think we all needed to boost our spirits for the morning. So they are busy at work, and we cannot wait to get them popped in the ground and watch them start to grow. Of course, we're going to be babying them because they're absolutely beautiful. We're going to be using something called earth juice. So if you guys haven't heard of it, it's an all-natural fertilizer that doesn't contain any fish or fish byproducts, which is absolutely perfect for us. And ironically enough, Dusty and I both worked for nurseries as our first jobs in high school and college doing landscape design. And lo and behold, here we are decades later getting to work with a completely blank slate at our brand new home, landscaping it, and we could not be more thrilled to be planting tropical plants that we've always dreamed about. What are you doing, girl? Are you trying to help plant? Even our children think they have green thumbs. The struggle.
Summers at home were a heyday for us. We were gardening and planting palms and making our backyard look amazing. And now being here in this tropical climate, we not only get to plant tomatoes and kale, but we get to plant banana palms, mango trees, guava. So Erin and I set out, did a bunch of research, and we found earth juice. So this is an all-natural liquid fertilizer for indoor, outdoor, fruiting, flowering, edible plants, you name it. This stuff is for them. It's gonna help them grow and thrive. The coolest thing is that it's safe and it's free of all animal products. A lot of these fertilizers include things like fish products or fish emulsion, and that's just something that obviously doesn't jive with Erin and I. So this earth juice is what Erin and I are turning to. We've already started using it here in some of our flowering and potted plants, and we can't wait to get our fruit trees and our gardens started. So after hopping on the Instagram and their website, they even have a YouTube channel, we ended up with the 4-step sugar peak system. This is a molasses-based plant food, basically. So again, it makes it super easy. That everything is broken down on the label. It's super concentrated. You mix this stuff in, water your plants with them, and watch them grow. So it basically aids in like healthier production of, again, fruiting plants, flowering plants, stronger stems, richer greens, richer colors, and again, obviously just healthier plants.
Dusty and I have had tons of hibiscus plants and tried to grow our own vegetable garden back home, and our hibiscus never bloomed. Our veggies were very wilty and small, so we are super excited to bolster them up because just like we supplement our diets for maximum nutrition, We figured we should do the same for our plants. So as your plants develop, you just kind of move through this 4-stage system, and you guys will have to stay tuned to see the results, which we're gonna share on our Instagram, so stay tuned. As always, we love teaming up with amazing companies to bring you guys the best of the best products, so shout out goes to Earth Juice for sponsoring this video. Everything is linked for you to check out below in the description. So I just got off of Instagram, and after looking through tons of DMs and comments on YouTube as of late, the number one question we've been getting since we made our move to Florida is, why did you guys move to Florida? So we're gonna boil it down to the top 5 reasons that we decided to make the big move. Number 1 being the ocean, the beach, the salt, the sun, the sand. For as long as I can remember, since Dusty and I got together, we have dreamed about living near the sea. We could not stop talking about how we wanted to live this tropical life, and Florida was not our top pick at the time, but after exploring the world together, literally going from Italy to Hawaii to Costa Rica, all across the globe to these beautiful tropical locations, one thing was for sure, we needed to live near salt, sun, and sand. We've been sun chasers and beach goers for as long as we can remember, and as of very recently, we fell in love with Florida for so many reasons, but number 1 was the beach. Besides the incredible white sand beaches and bright blue water, obviously we're having a ton of fun, but it has also become super important to us as parents of 2 little kiddos to educate them through experience. So we don't want to just go to the zoos or watch things on Discovery Channel, we want to live it. Back in college, I studied abroad in Australia, and I got certified to scuba dive the Great Barrier Reef. It was insane, it was so cool, and I'm like, how can I do this for the rest of my life? It was amazing, and we're excited for our kids to get to learn how to surf, snorkel, scuba dive, and so much more.
And kind of going off of the beach and being outside, we moved for the weather. Not just because duh, but it also is important to us to be outdoorsy people. So we grew up outside as kids, and it was so hard and kind of depressing back home when we only got to be outside for 6 months of the year. Now being here and after our retreats in Costa Rica, we can fully embrace the sun, the earth, fresh air, and clean water, of which there is an abundance here. Beyond that, our work, so we can photograph and shoot video year around. We have long sunny days, and it makes it perfect for content creation for you guys.
Reason number 3, tropical plants. We have always wanted to be able to grow our own food primarily, so not just any food, not just leafy greens. We want to be able to grow fruiting tropical plants, everything from bananas and papayas to coconuts. So I was super pumped to go to Home Depot with Dusty the other day. He was pretty stoked too. It was like his dream come true for the whole family to be in tow at Home Depot, and I'm so much more gung-ho about going to Home Depot at the drop of a hat because their plant selection is phenomenal. I'm sure we will find some great local nurseries as well and organic places to get our food from, but just the plants in general. We found so many potted palms and birds of paradise, an amazing bougainvillea that takes us back to our trip to Italy. I feel like we're almost more excited to landscape outside than we are to decorate inside. We'll be able to establish all of these plants for years to come rather than having to reset every single spring like we did back home.
So the other day I did a poll on my Instagram stories, and I was like overwhelmed by the responses. You guys would love to see our backyard transformation. One of you guys, our loyal followers, actually commented and said, buy your plants on Facebook Marketplace. The growers in Florida are insane. So many. Okay guys, so we are re-recording number 4 because we felt like this one was actually a little bit more important after going back and watching the video. We moved to Florida to push ourselves. Erin and I are both type A, hard on ourselves type of people, and we are all about making our dreams a reality. Tony Robbins says that there are 3 things you need to do to reach a goal. You need to decide, commit, and then you need to act. And Erin and I decided a long time ago we were gonna live near the beach. We recently made that commitment, and we very recently acted upon it by not just traveling here a few months ago, but yes, actually finding a home and now moving here. So you can apply these 3 things to anything in your life, whether it's just getting up out of bed in the morning, to exercising, to eating better, right? Changing your life, doing these types of things, or big things like starting a new career, or yes, moving your family across the country. It's all about taking big risks, having faith in yourself and faith in God to make those things a reality. And the more you do that, the more you see yourself actually accomplishing these big giant goals that at one point only seem like dreams, the more confidence you actually get and the easier it becomes to do big, scary, risky things. And so we're at a point in our lives where we have continued to put ourselves in situations where we maybe were afraid in the beginning, but we've seen how we can succeed. And so we just continue upping the ante. We're so excited for this experience, and we're more excited to see what we can do in the future. And we're all about setting a good example for our kids, our families, and you guys, our followers. So we say, go for it. And that's why we went for it and came here. So there was a point recently where Erin and I had 2 choices to make. We could either stay home and stay the same, or we could take a big risk and make a lot of big, scary changes. And when we analyzed the fear associated with both of these things, we actually realized that we were more afraid of staying the same than we were of the potential risk of leaving and failing, or whatever that scary outcome might be. And when we realized that staying the same was actually more scary, we knew we had to make this move. We knew we had to take the big risks, and we encourage you guys to do the same.
And last but not least, number 5, real estate, specifically our house. We have always dreamt of living in a beautiful, clean, modern, sustainable, eco-friendly, green certified home, and you get the most bang for your buck here too. Florida is affordable. We've also always dreamed of California and Hawaii, but we honestly feel like we made the best possible investment here in Florida because it is the most tropical in the continental US and the most affordable.
So yes, like Erin said, we fell in love with this house. We had a list of things we wanted to build someday in a home, and this basically checked all the boxes. A house built from recycled materials, powered by the sun. I mean, it's so beautiful. This modern design just fits us perfect. If you guys are interested, you probably already know, we actually gave a house tour before we moved in a few months back. We'll link that video below, you can check it out. And if you may be interested in a house like this, check out EatMoveRestHomes.com, because we would love to be able to offer homes like this to you guys.
So we know that this isn't everybody's dream. Some people love the mountains and the cold, or some people love the desert, but to us this just felt right, and I hope it's encouragement for you to seek out what it is that you have always dreamt of and find the route to get you there. Not our dream, but your own dream. Or maybe you are inspired to live in Florida or somewhere like it. If I can give you one piece of advice that I continue to run through my overwhelmed, busy brain, it is divide and conquer. So if you can take baby steps to achieve your goals, wake up tomorrow morning and decide what's one small thing I can do today to get myself closer to where I want to be. Dusty and I have worked really hard for a long time to not only become self-sustaining, but to work remotely. And we figured if we don't do this, we're probably gonna kick ourselves and have regrets when we're 80. So let's do it now and try it. Even if we fail, we're gonna be glad that we gave it a go. So wish us luck. Here goes year 1. There are 3 things we all do every day, and we could all be doing them better. Eat, move, and rest.
We're Dusty, Erin, Max, Olivia, and Bo, and we're the Stanzics.
We aspire to live a plant-centric, faith-forward, healthy lifestyle and welcome all of the adventures that accompany it. Join us every week as we blend, chop, juice, run, lift, ride, and master our minds in between on the ultimate quest to find better balance, deeper connection, and true happiness within.